kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he gave it a shot. They should have just left the ball in the end zone. They spotted it at the 19. With three tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. It's a shotgun run call. Has the first down and more. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field, so let's check this call. Solid gain in the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. And they'll give it to the back. He gets loose. And here he goes. In midfield. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. At the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Cardinal.
All the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
Can you believe that he's missed the extra point? So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. First down, looking for more now. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer.
What a run and a pickup for this offense. This all starts with a great read by the quarterback. Saw the defender coming in, just knew this was not the time to keep it, and he does a good job of getting it to one of his playmakers, and boy, does he make a big play.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. The Golden Flashes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Quarterback's got it on the option. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
There you go. Love to see the willingness of a corner who's not just out there to cover, but he's a complete corner. That's what he just displayed, an ability to come up, took the pitch on, and that's a loss for the offense.
So now it's third and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. To the air, it's Brown. Looks to the left for a quick throw. That pass is batted away, incomplete.
Chris, to me, it looks like the quarterback here on this third down is a little bit undecided on the coverage. Looked to be uncomfortable in the pocket. This play never really had a chance to be completed against zone coverage.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They finally tackle him, but an
offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. Crosses the 10. He's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown. Golden flashes. And a pick six. A monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the PAT makes it a one-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here's the return from inside the 25. Will be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Stanford offense back out there in the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. They threw a pick six in the last possession. Ball handed off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback dropping back. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Here's the 2nd down play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a 1st down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's McIntyre. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, drops back. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Breaks into the clear. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop it. Touchdown, Stanford. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Empty backfield now as they go for 2. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He runs it into the end zone, so now the lead sits at 7. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. The Kent State offense on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Scanning the field. It's Brown. Looking to scramble now. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 32. The Golden Flashes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Gets made on the out route. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, it's 3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a first down and a big gain.
The Golden Flashes with 1st and 10 here. And he'll set up to throw. Caught in the flat by the running back. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Second down after that previous play. Throwing off play action. On the run, he'll let it go. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'd be enough for a first down.
Well, this was a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
The Golden Flashes are moving quickly down the field. Receiver in motion now. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down play coming up for this offense. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And Kirk, it's Stanford in the lead. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Scanning the field. It's Brown. He pulls in the catch. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. The Golden Flashes will come to the line to run the hurry up.
What a job by this quarterback here on fourth down. Had to survey the defense. Eventually just goes to the check down for the running back. Moves the chains and keeps this drive going.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Finds his man. And they wrap him up, and the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. They're going to run the option. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Getting set. Here's second down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Now there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on 4th down. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Complete to the running back. But can he get there? And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, what a great job here by the quarterback, working through his progressions and staying patient. He didn't panic. He didn't get out of there. He knew that his back, if he could get the ball in his hands, had a chance to pick up the first down. That's exactly what he's able to do.
Looking downfield, it's Brown. Catch made on the right side. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in his game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking to chuck it again. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Kent State. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than a conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And there's the point after. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's caught from inside the 20. And after a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36. The clock is stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Cardinal.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. It's Brown. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The Golden Flash has come to the line to run the hurry-up. He keeps it on the design run. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. And we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Any offense loves to call a play on 1st and 5 after that offsides penalty. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Golden Flashes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Finds his target, and it's complete. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He lets it go, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Second down play coming up. Tight end goes in motion. That's a design quarterback keeper. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Keeping it on the ground here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The Golden Flashes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. He'll hand it off. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. One more play before they head to the locker room. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Here's the option play. He fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Flashes. Methodical but effective. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Point after, up and good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Turn begins inside the 25-yard line. Gets it to the 29 before being brought down. Just one play left here in the half. Here comes a handoff. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Stanford will kick it off to get the second half going. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Something going early here in the second half and jump on top. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Play fake, looking to throw. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Dropping back, it's Brown. Makes a quick grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Golden Flashes will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll try a pass here. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
The Golden Flashes pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. You make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. First down, why not keep it on the ground? Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop. Golden Flashes are in the red zone. Motion now from the tight end. Powers through. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. The Golden Flashes looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Play gets stopped. They're going to mark him right at the 1.
Down inside the red zone, they reach in their bag of tricks here, but the defense does a really good job of being aware and bringing the ball carrier down.
Touchdown, Kent State, to put them on top there. Now the try here for the extra point. PAT puts them in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick travels out of bounds, and the penalty moves the ball to the 40. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Ball handed to the running back. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. He'll be brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
They'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And right out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
This Stanford offense is moving quickly down the field. It's an option look. The back's got it on the pitch. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Quick throw over the middle. Pass caught. Can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Touchdown, Stanford. This offense really clicking.
Well, I just love to see an offense finish off a drive. You get inside that 5-yard line, you've got to be able to pound the ball to the goal line and into the end zone. Great job to finish it off.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
Tied up here in the third quarter. These second down and long plays become important as they try to avoid third and long. Back to pass. It's Brown. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Wow, they get positive yards here. But you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. We get to the end of 3. It's been a tremendous competitive battle as we check out some of the stats so far. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Motion by the back, defense better adjust. Out of the gun now on third down. Looks left and finds his target there. The ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The Golden Flash is starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Grab behind the line, it's Davis. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. The Golden Flashes looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Great job here by this defense on the wide receiver screen. All that receiver's looking for is just a small little seam to be able to get vertical and show what kind of speed he has. The defense did not let him get started. That's good hustle and a nice play.
Send the back in motion. Looking to throw yet again. It's a quick grab. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
That short completion sets up a third down play. Past the first and still running. He's in the clear. At the 10. Touchdown, golden flashes. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pass caught. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Now it's second down here. Looking for a man. Caught near the sticks. It's McIntyre. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. QB keeper all the way. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Second down, looking to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
Important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, the pass is picked off. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
The Golden Flash's offense retakes the field now. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Extending the play now. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Flash is looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Leaning on the run game here. Solid gain there. Sets up a first and goal to 7.
Total control right now, Chris. You just got to assume. Just keep running the football. You look at the clock, in their favor. You look at the field position where they are, obviously in their favor. So it just makes sense. Keep it on the ground. Keep pounding. Run that clock because you got everything working in your direction.
So it's first and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. The Golden Flashes trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Back in motion now. Design quarterback run. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Second down and goal. Get there, brought down at the 2.
You just keep turning these yards out, playing with a lead here late in the football game. At the very least, you're thinking about making this a 2-possession game with a field goal, but keep eating that clock.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for third and goal. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Kent State.
What a huge score here by this offense late in the game. This touchdown makes it a 2-possession game with under a minute to go.
Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. Set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
With these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit. And here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking right. This one caught. He's swarmed by the defense. The offense will take a timeout with exactly 24 seconds remaining.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Looking to pass here on second down. A quick throw to the right. Touchdown, Cardinal. Still no answer for this offense.
This offense has done what's been asked of them. They get the touchdown. Now it comes down to, can you recover the onside kick to give yourself a shot?
Still out there. They're going for 2 here. Offense looking to throw the ball. The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
42. Stanford 34.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation.